Now, why did we need a diabolical Colonel Taylor, y'all? I don't know, but this might be a hot take. I was not mad at Tyler Perry's latest effort. I'm just not mad at it. If you guys are new here, my name is Ashley. This is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. Y'all know I'm here to put you on. We are back to talk Tyler Perry's Straw that premiered today, June 6th on Netflix, starring Taraji P. Henson, Tiana Taylor, Sherry Shepherd. Like, it was stacked. We have old boy from Soul Food. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, you know, he's always going to have talent over here in these streets, but I really wasn't mad about it. Just to kind of start out, as far as the premise, I really thought that this was going to be a copy paste John Q, and that it wasn't. Spoilers ahead. If you haven't watched, go ahead and watch it and then come back. But come back. All right. So, as far as the premise, we have Janiyah, who is a single mom who works two jobs, loves her kids, and never stops. All right. She's got a heart of a fighter, but everything is on the verge. Now, I should have known from the opening shot that things were not as they appeared because we saw the bowl with still the food in it. We saw, a house that just looked in disrepair and chaos. We saw an eviction notice on the table. And I immediately was like, things are not as they seem. And so then we meet Janiyah and her daughter. It's in bed. They live in the absolute hood. And now I will say this. There's never going to be a time where Tyler doesn't exploit Black women's trauma. It is what it is, but I really do think he knit a yarn here. Now, again, is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it original? No, not really, but I do think he did a little bit of something, y'all. Y'all drop it in the comments and let me know. And so she's a single mom. She's on the verge of everything. The kids are making fun of the baby at school because she doesn't have $40 in lunch money. We have, Taraji working two jobs, Janiyah working two jobs, one of which Colonel Taylor is her boss and is diabolical. That morning, she cuts a cop off and he spazzes out and threatens to blow her head off. Like, you have to suspend reality, you know what I mean, in these moments, because it was definitely giving Alexander's horrible, terrible, no good, very bad day for Janiyah. All she wanted was to go to the bank, get some money, do all that. And so we get to the job. It's backed up. Somebody else is called out. She's got to leave immediately to go get this money to give it at the school, but he won't give her check, right? You've got 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes. So she goes out, gets in an accident. It's raining. Her car is towed. Just, again, terrible. Gets back. He's like, you're fired. I'll mail your check. In the midst of all this, there's a robbery. She gets the blicky away from the perpetrator, and Colonel Taylor accuses her of, setting this up, and it's a mess. So she ends up popping Colonel Taylor. The other guys get away, and now, she has a check, but she leaves all the money there, honey, because they were robbing her, leaves the money, and goes to the bank to try to cash her check. Well, she doesn't have her ID. The teller is like, I don't know. You can talk to the branch manager. She pulls out the blicky and is like, listen. And from then on, chaos ensues because now she's robbing the bank. And now she's got an explosive device. It goes down through there, y'all. It goes absolutely down through there. And so ultimately, like I said, Tiana Taylor comes in and she's playing a detective who's investigating the case of Colonel Taylor's death. And she's kind of retracing Janiyah's steps that day. And we finally go and she ends up being the hostage negotiator working because she sees more than to meet the eye. Because honestly, I think the overall arching theme of it is that, people treat Black women bad, I guess. I guess that's what Tyler's trying to say. Listen, he's obsessed with that notion and that narrative, but I can't say he's all the way wrong because everybody was like, it's this, it's this, it's that. And so she's in the bank, she's got her hostages, and we see kind of a mix of different people. Again, what did piss me off was the whole explosive thing because, girl, y'all, through this all, we see a heart of compassion. Sherry has compassion for her. Tiana Taylor's the detective has a heart of compassion for her, but still everyone else is really kind of judging her until one of the hostages releases live coverage of Janiyah telling her story. And so that kind of rallies the people. They come outside and they are there protesting and standing for Janiyah. We had the racist cop. Well, I don't know if he was racist. He was just a terrible person. And she was like, as long as he goes, I'll come out. Come to find out, we see this kind of montage of them taking her out with snipers once she didn't move fast enough. But ultimately, that's not how it played out. We find out that her daughter died last night, and this was actually her snapping, right? This was her losing all of her cool, all of her marbles, and this was the descent. But like I said, overall, I think it was a twist on the narrative, right? I do think that Taraji did a good job. I feel like Tiana Taylor, Sherry Shepherd, I really believe the relationship between uh, Taraji's character and Sherry Shepherd. I think that was probably the best parts of the film. I really enjoyed their dynamic. I really enjoyed the chemistry. Again, I'm not going to be hypercritical because at the end of the day, it is Tyler, but I do feel like a little bit of thought went into this one, and I enjoyed it. But you guys drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. We will be live to talk about this tomorrow, and it's going to be up and stuck because people listen. But again, I thought it was a decent watch. I'm actually about to watch it right now in the Discord again with the collective members. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things, and I will see you in the next video.